That Z pack did wonders. Ah. Yeah. I know I'm an hour late, but I had to go get something for my throat. So you want something for your time? Okay. Thank you for showing up. What up, the Eratron? This is Mass Effect in 8K. Lou Waffle has dropped some news already. So, yeah, I know I'm late. So, yeah, I know. Well, somebody can give it a free smoke. They want to play H1Z1 or something. Smoke. What's up, Ian? It is Monday. It is the holiday week. Black Friday has already started. If you want to know where I went, I was in Best Buy for 2 hours. I mean, literally 2 hours. Just couldn't believe the shit I was seeing. Then I went and got a Z-Pack, and now I'm here. So, but I thought I set everything to 2 p.m. So, you know, the Ryzen is the best CPU out. I'm going to talk about building a computer. That's why I put building a CPU. To me means computer. I know to you all it means central processing unit, but building a computer. And then we'll start with the UHD TVs because there are some insane sales right now on 4K TVs. But let me make this clear. I don't know why people are buying 4K TVs if they're not going to buy 4K movies. Okay? I mean, that to me goes hand in foot. That's sock to shoe. Okay? Hand to glove. Remember, no glove, no love. So I don't understand that. But everybody's different strokes for different folks. But there is a difference in a 1080p Blu-ray movie and a 4K movie. There just is. I mean, I'm telling you right now, I've watched the Avengers, and I've watched Thor Ragnarok in 4K, and I've watched it in regular 1080p. There's a difference. The HDR really does set these movies off. I'm talking about real HDR, not Red Dead Redemption fake HDR. So just it is what it is. So, but shout out to everybody here. Hit that like button for me right down there on the right, folks. Right down there on the right. So, yeah, I know I was late, but I was busy. So, and Lou Waffle has dropped some more news. But, Lou Waffle always drops news. It's not stuff. I mean, like this. Here's the thing. And let me start out with something. Let me give a shout out to Matt's Gaming. But he was on there on his video today talking about how the new PlayStation is going to be a 4K 60 beast. Okay. It is going to be a 4K 60 beast, but does that mean it's going to be 4K native? No. There's still going to be checkerboarding. There's still going to be dynamic rendering. They're building it spec to what their first party people want. End of discussion. Shout out to Jay Fonz. He left a comment, and like I've said before, give me 1440p with increased graphics at 60 frames per second or a setting for that, and I'm fine. I'm fine for the PlayStation. That's what my PC is going to be doing. So that way I'll be able to marry them both together. What's up, Cyber Dragon? Oh, it's just a one-man panel today. But, and I was one of the people, because I was on Zaire's show, oh man, years ago. Xbox Scorpio, when it was being made, Scorpio, it consisted of the console, it consisted of mouse and keyboard, and it consisted of VR. Okay? Altogether, it was going to be like $800. Now, if you look at it for Sony, if you put the VR, which is say you pay $200 for VR, okay, well, all right, say you pay 200 and then you pay for the Pro, which is $399, you're at about $600, give or take, $299 and $399. So you're close to $600 to $700. So all these, but the difference is that the Xbox Scorpio canceled their VR. They canceled it. So that drop there, that takes away from their price. And but at the end of the day, the PlayStation 5 is going to be the better console based on what I'm understanding. Better in the sense that the processes within it, are going to work better. They're going to work faster. Now, this from building a PC, I've learned that just because something is more powerful doesn't mean it's going to give you the best results. Okay? Now, if you don't believe me, you can look at some of the AMD stuff versus some of the NVIDIA stuff. NVIDIA stuff is more powerful, but you're getting roughly the same result. Okay? And that's just reality. So if you look at the PS4 Pro, it's going to be a generational leap from all that stuff. That's all I can really tell you. And you know what? I can't give you the specs because they haven't settled on them yet, or at least if they have, I don't know. The performance is close to whatever you would get with something with the Ryzen CPU 1500 and the Vega 5600 GPU. This whatever that is, that's what you're getting. Now you're already getting some games at 4K native. You're already getting some games through clever checkerboarding and stuff like that. But you're getting most of your first party games at checkerboarded 4K. That's the truth. Most of your first party IP, Gran Turismo, Horizon Zero Dawn. Oh man, I'm even trying to think. Even the Uncharted game was what? It was 1440p. The Last of Us Part 1, I think that is 4K native. But I know Gran Turismo, GT Sport, Horizon Zero Dawn. Yeah, GT Sport, Gran Turismo, Horizon Zero Dawn. The new Last of Us trailer that was out, that was 1800p. Ghost of Tsushima was 1800p. All these games that are first party are 1800p. There are some third-party games that are. Mass Effect Andromeda is 1800p. Spider-Man, which is Insomniac, that was roughly like 1600p, give or take. So, but you can see what they're going for. Most of your third-party games are 1440p. Most. Star Wars Battlefront 2, 1440p. That new Fallout 76, 1440p. Yeah, God of War. Yeah, it's 1800p. So those games on PS5 will go up. Okay, but now, will they? Now, here's what I hope is that the games that have a resolution mode, the games that have a resolution and frame rate mode, they'll increase it. The game may be 1440p 60 with high settings. That's what I want. I'm good. I mean, it was hilarious now to hear Max Gaming, and I don't know how to do screenshots, but to hear Max Gaming say, give me 1440p 60. Well, he was mocking that on Twitter just a few months ago. Again, I did not take a screenshot, but I remember I tweeted him, what's wrong with 1440p? And he said nothing. But then why are you mocking it? You see what I'm saying? Because I'm telling you guys that's the next step is 1440p at 60 frames per second with a higher graphic setting. So you have your resolution, you have a higher graphic setting, you have locked FPS. Also, something people got to understand, if PlayStation comes out first, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. It won't matter how powerful Scarlett is because once the third-party developers get to 4K, they can't go no more. There's nowhere else for them to go. There is literally nowhere else for them to go. You are going to literally at that point be looking at Candyland or what's it called? Candyland game, the guy that does the comparisons, and Digital Foundry. They're going to literally have to go to every section of every game and say, oh, well, here it went from 60 FPS on the Scarlet, it dropped down to 58 FPS. On the PlayStation, it maintained the same, or vice versa. So this is a race to the next generation. Right now, Sony is way out in front. That's all, you know. So there's your Luwafa news. Vega 56 is not a 4K. But okay, we're looking at you're looking at an APU. And to say that what they have in there, how are they getting 4K right now with 4 T-flops? Well, they got 4 T-flops and they're getting 4K. So you mean to tell me if they go from 4 T-flops to 9 to 10, they can't get it? Wrong. This is where everybody is wrong. This is why I'm saying to you that building this, from me learning on this PC, trying to build it, and look, because I am PO, can't afford the OR, I always find the best deal. I always find the best deal. Okay? So I already know that the NVIDIA people who chub themselves up, you either need to have a 1060 or a 1080. The 1070 is a wash. The 1070 is a wash. You might as well get the 1080. Period. If you're going to be in the NVIDIA line, if you're in the AMD line, you either need to have that Vega 56 or you need to have the 580 or 590 that's coming out. That's it. Because the 46 is not good. So you either need to have, that's the one you need to have. Everything else is a wash. It's a wash. Okay, the 1080 Ti makes what the 1070 can do look like it's scrubbing toilets. It's that, I mean, that's what I've been told. But, and that's why the people that I know, they either have the 1060 or they have a 1080. Or they have the Vega 56 or they have the 580. Because they're like, it's not that huge of a difference. Yeah, what the hell? Is a wash. Hey, that's what I was just told. I just left Best Buy. I just talked to one of the guys up there. He's like, man, look, he had a 1060, got a 1070, it wasn't that big a difference. Went from a 1070 to the 1080 compared to the 1060, blew him away. Blew him away. So it's just reality, folks. 1060 or 1080. The 1070 is Mama Bear. Be Baby Bear or Papa Bear. That's what they were saying. Got to pay the cost to be the boss. I don't have either. Okay, I have a 580. So I'm happy. But at the end of the day, what I'm trying to tell people is that it won't matter. It's just that's the performance level that they're getting with their games, okay? So if you take a Ryzen CPU 1500 and you take a Vega 56 chip and you run, I don't know, Far Cry 5, you'll be able to play 4K. I don't know how well, I don't know what your frame rate would be, but you will be at 4K. But this is an APU. So, and this is not, that's what I'm trying to tell people. And shout out to Jimmy B Gaming because he's right. It's not, they're not going to have a separate GPU, CPU. They're just going to have one unit, right? So that's the performance they're getting. So if they're already getting 1800p resolution, if they're already getting 1800p with 4.2 T-flops, with 8.4 to 10.2 T-flops, they'll get 4K native. So, yeah, I mean, I'm not here to say it's not good. I don't know if it's good or not. I don't know if a 1070 is good or not. I just know they say it's an incremental improvement over the 1060, but the 1080 Ti is a much better improvement over both. So they're like, you might as well, he just said you might as well go from 1060 to 1080, not 1060 to 1070. But it's not like it's a big deal. So, but that's just them. He said it was garbage. He said it wrecks it. I'm not here to say it doesn't wreck it. I'm here to say that you're getting comparable performance. And guess where it doesn't wreck it at, Fatal? I'm sorry, Impatient Fire. Guess, your pocketbook. For some reason, AMD stuff don't cost as much and you're getting almost the same performance. But that's not what this is about. That's not what this is about. I am just simply trying to say that what Matt's left out is Moore's Law. Because once Sony shows whatever game they show, okay, the first PS5 game is going to be the most important. It will probably be, this is just my guess, it'll probably be Horizon Zero Dawn. You will see that game running in 4K. Okay? But let's have to wait and see. Now, when's it coming out? Probably 2020. Why? I say 2020 because that's the 25th year of PlayStation. But everything is lining up. They've got their DevCon thing going. They've got AMD and Sony is going to be at CES. They're not doing, they basically set up there and didn't flush the toilet and not going to E3. So they're going to have an announcement more than likely in the fall. Either they're going to have an announcement before E3 and it's going to take a shit all over E3, or they're going to have some type of leak that says they're going to make an announcement in the fall of 19. Personally, if I was in charge, I would make an announcement before E3. I would just take a dump all over E3. So if the first party developers want PlayStation to be 10 T-flops, that's what it's going to be. So, well, that's fine. They're going to announce it after MS. I don't know when they're going to announce it. I would announce it before E3. I mean, that's what I would do. I would just take a big shit all over E3. Like, you all are bitching and moaning and we're not there. Here you go. We're going to announce before, but I don't think they will. I think if we don't get news out of DevCon or CES, then expect it to announce after E3. Because that's, unfortunately for E3, what is happening at this point is that the bigger story is Sony not being there. Nobody's talking about Microsoft and Nintendo going. The bigger story is Sony not being there, and that's what's driving traffic right now. Now, that's going to change. That will change. Also, Anthem, I'm hearing Anthem is going to be pushed back. I don't know if that's true or not. I've got that on a source that says Anthem very well could be pushed back till June. I hope it's wrong. I hope it's wrong. So, no, I don't. Well, the new Xbox has been announced. It's a streaming box. I mean, again, I don't know if Microsoft has made it official. There's been some leaks. So let's just say there's been some leaks. This shows you where each one of these companies is going. Nintendo wants you to own your games. Sony wants you to own your games. Microsoft wants you to be a user, like Hulu or Netflix, okay? I don't own anything from Hulu. I pay for the service and I can use the service to watch certain things. So oh, I don't know if they're going to stream in 4K. So they might. They might. I mean, because a lot of stuff is cloud-based now, and they may have enough storage in the cloud to push some 4K streaming. But I think what they're going to do is they're going to allow you to download part of the game, and then they're just going to run some of the stuff from the cloud. You sell them once you finish them. All right, so when is DevCon? I don't know. Let me grab my phone here to find out. Huh. Shout out to the master teacher. He just dropped one. Now let's see here. Let's see, Sony. All right, Sony DevCon 2018 is, well, it'll be 2019 because this DevCon's already done. So hold on, wait a minute. Wait just a damn minute. Sony to brief, that's in October. It does not say when it is. San Diego. Well, there's one in San Diego, one in London. I think the London one is, it should be soon. So yeah, it's got to be soon. Well, because we're the end of November, they ain't had it yet. So, any rumors towards the Gaming Awards? Which ones? There's two. I mean, Jeff Keighley's doing the VG8, and 2 days later, CBS is doing their own. I mean, I did that yesterday. I mean, CBS has its own big national televised show next Sunday. Excuse me, or Sunday after next, after a football game. And it's going to be national televised. You know who ain't got no games listed? Xbox. Xbox ain't got no games. I mean, check out that podcast I did last night. The Xbox ain't got no games. Terrible. Who gave me a downvote? So I bet it was somebody who got mad over that 1080 Ti thing, aren't you? Who's got fake HDR? No. Mass Effect does not have fake HDR. It actually has good HDR. Red Dead Redemption, fake HDR. Nier Automata, fake HDR. So, yeah, Sony will have some release dates on the Gaming Awards. That I don't know. I mean, I'm not going to watch it. I mean, I'll watch the ones on CBS because this is the national televised one on. I mean, this is Big Daddy. So, Sea of Fruit Booties is nominated. Not on the CBS award. No, I mean, like I said, I showed those games they had nominated yesterday, and none of them were Xbox games. None. I mean, it just shocked the hell out of me. None. So, what's up, uncompetitive? So, yeah. But there's always a bigger fish, but I just don't understand this. Okay. So, PS5 will come out. The first party games are the first thing they're thinking about. And that's all to me that should matter. So, is Sony discounting the Pro on Black Friday? I haven't seen anything, so no. That the Spider-Man bundle, however, is killing it. Absolutely killing it. It's already back ordered on some stores. I was going to go to GameStop later today, but I may go up to Best Buy and get me another something for the PC. I'm looking at a mouse up there, but Corsair, that M65. Anybody got a Corsair gaming mouse? So, does anybody have a Corsair gaming mouse? Absolutely not. No. No, I will be happy at 1440p, 60 frames with my 580. 300,000 what units? Oh, I do not know. That's a lot. You bought Spider-Man in the Black Friday PSN, found it to be a bit boring. I I don't understand that. The game is boring. Oh, you have a Corsair gaming mouse? Which one do you have? All right, because the M65 Corsair RGB mouse, it's on sale for $35 at Best Buy. Is that good, or should I wait? Will it go down, you think, anymore? Or is $35 a good buy? You bought Diablo today? Mm. Is it M65? All right, so is that, I think, or is that the one that turns different colors and stuff like that? That's a good price. Okay, I may go up and buy that then. Sony here selling that. I think they are. I mean, I don't know, man. Maybe they put crack in that thing, but apparently the PS4 Slim is selling like crazy. Very difficult to find. Now I know where one is. The Best Buy I went to does have a 1 terabyte one there. It's selling though. Wow. I mean, there's people walking in there the VR. I saw 2 people buy a VR. I saw one guy buy an Xbox X. So so shout out to them. So it isn't your preferred genre, but you can see the effort being put into it. Won't bother with God of War. Don't understand that comment. Well, again, I did the pigeon thing, but you don't have to. So yeah, that Spider-Man thing is, my God. I mean, it's already sold like close to 4 million. So that's going to end up selling anywhere from 4.6 to 5.3 million games. What's up, Chili Hog? Yeah. Oh, that's a good one, Chili Hog. Yeah. The Xbox community's bitching about chasing pigeons, but they're okay with chasing chickens and pigs. So yeah, that 1S is good too. I sold my X. I sold it. So I did get rid of it. Somebody came and bought it for $300. Oh, you fought Fisk and were getting tired of it? Okay. Cool. So you got an IBM. Oh my goodness. Oh, IBM. International Business Machines. They like pork. Yeah, they do. They smell like it too. They smell like pork. Okay. So let me get into the 4K TVs. Now I'm going to tell you the best 4K TVs I saw for the money. Let me make that clear. If you're going to go and spend more than $1,000, then these TVs aren't for you. Let me make that clear. If you're going to spend a stack, then fine. I mean, I can't. All right. So these are 4K TVs with 10-bit HDR, not fake HDR. Okay, for the money. The Vizio P series. Vizio, write that down. Vizio P series, 4K HDR, 55 inches, $647. Beautiful, beautiful picture. I'm talking about like shit. This looks good. Okay, that is a Vizio. Samsung, stay away from Samsung's NU series. Do not get any Samsung TV that says NU. In the 6 range, you can double check with them for the NU7 and 8 series, but it literally sounds like Samsung is tampering back on HDR, and they may add Dolby Vision to their TVs because Dolby Vision is software now. So it just is what it is. Little boy was sad because he wanted a PS4. Really? Spider-Man has probably sold 11 million. Yeah, I don't know. I know it was 3.3, so 4. I'd say I'd say it's minimum 5 million. So, but it's selling well. At least the bundle is. So, yeah. Well, another good 4K TV for the price. Now, the Vizio TV was good. The Sony 800 series. Damn. I mean, damn. This TV was 800 and it was $859.99. It looked stunning. It was absolutely stunning. Okay. Some other, now those are the two TVs that I recommend that you buy. The Vizio P series. You think the M series is good too. The TCL series. Oh, people here have ripped on the TCL series. No. TCL this year, once again, is going to win the best 4K TV because of the price. You can get a 49-inch TCL TV, a good one, for $549. So MU is the better pick than the 7000 series. Well, I have an MU 7000. That's the one I've got. So yeah, you want to go TCL 6 though. Good point, Cyber Dragon. TCL 6. Okay. So yeah, I'm serious. I mean, I was in Best Buy and I felt claustrophobic. I mean, because there's so much stuff in there. So the Hard A is correct. The TVs you want to stay, I can't say stay away from. The TVs that are on the step down line, Sharp, Toshiba, Insignia. Oh, what else was in there? Hisense. Those TVs, if you buy those TVs, buy the extra warranty with them. Okay, that's all I'm asking. What's going on, Trey? Buy the extra warranty. Okay, I'm never going to tell you how to spend your money, but if you buy a step down TV, make sure that you buy the extra warranty. Okay, now what somebody's going to tell you is, well, I mean, if you're going to buy the extra warranty, you might as well just spend the extra $20 and then you should get the next step up TV. Yes, that's a legitimate statement, but everybody's got different incomes. So that's why I don't like when people say, well, you should go buy this. Well, if I could buy that, I'm speaking for myself personally, if I could buy that, I would go buy it. Okay, the reason why I'm not buying it is because I can't afford it. So I'm looking for something comparable. Now, I have a PayPal account, and somebody wants to say, well, here's $20, here's $30, go get it. I'll go get it. Shout out, Ask Uncompetitive. I need a 1 terabyte hard drive. Bam, I got it. Because I was just going to get 500. Why? Because that's what I can afford. But to give out, shout out to Uncompetitive. So it is what it is. And it's okay. So, but yeah, I have the MU series. Is it Toshiba the biggest LED display exporter? I'm not for sure, but again, they have a good TV. Just if you buy that TV, I recommend you buy the extra warranty with it. That's all. Yeah, I am never going to say people, because I understand what people are doing. I understand when people say you should buy this or you should buy that. I understand it. But what you need to understand is when you do that, you come off as being condescending. And I know you don't mean to be condescending, but that's what it looks like. So that's why I always say that. That's why I always caveat things by saying, I'm not going to tell you how to spend your money. Okay? So that's just reality. So it's just, I think Toshiba is, yeah, Sony does do that. So, but again, if you can find out like a Toshiba's parts are made by Sony, then get the Toshiba TV. I'm not saying not to, just if you do, because you're going to save some money. And ultimately, at the end of the day, you want comparable, you want the best buy for your money. Okay? If you don't have to spend $2,000 on a TV, do you really want to? No, you don't. Now, are there things that is the KS, I'll just put a Samsung TV out there. Is the KS7 or KS8000 or 8500 TVs that came out a couple years ago, are they any better than the MU? Well, in theory, no. Do you know why? Because the technology in the MU is better than what's in the KS. Period. That's reality. Now, I know that because me being PO can't afford the O and the R. I did that research to find out, well, what's the difference? All right, what's the difference? So what Samsung has done is they've made their TVs brighter. I mean, Samsung's TVs, if you turn one on, you can see it from friggin' Neptune. But they're cutting back on the HDR because they already have a brightener on their TV. I prefer real HDR, not fake HDR. Like, I prefer a real boob. I'm not a fake boob. I don't mind a fake boob, but I prefer a real boob. I prefer ribs to chicken, but I'll still eat the hell out of the chicken. So, what's going on there, Joe Common? But at the end of the day, so, at the end of the day, it's the holiday season, and I understand. Look, there's people. A friend of mine, he's a stock guy, and what he does is he gets a Roth IRA. Okay, he gets a Roth IRA, and all he does is he takes money out of his Roth IRA now. He's out there now. I mean, he's out there now just buying the whole damn store. He can walk into that store and buy anything he wants to 3 times with his Roth. So, 65. Yeah, there you go. If you're gonna get an OLED, then go OLED. That's J-Dub is 100% right. If you can afford the OLED, get the OLED. Yep, Andrew, you're right. Yeah, they're good. They're good. So, who got the better deal? The person that went out and bought the KS8000 or the person that went out and got the MU7 or 8000? Based on the technology, the person that got the MU got the better TV because the technology in the MU is better than the KS because it went KS, KU, MU, right? MU is the last one. Samsung has good products. Oh, what else they almost got me on? I almost bought an Amazon tablet. I thought I had a steal. I thought I had, y'all gonna crack up. I had this thing in the cart. I was grinning. I mean, I was cheesing, okay? And it ended up not being a tablet. It was the cover for the tablet. It was $28. I thought that was the damn tablet. I mean, because I saw 7-inch, I saw 7-inch tablet. That's all I saw. I didn't read the whole thing. So, I mean, I was mad as hell. Oh, but let me show you what I did get. Because I'm such a good shopper. Let me go ahead and put this on camera. Come on, come on. Okay. I got that. How much did I pay for that? Anybody want to take a guess? That is a Bluetooth portable stereo speaker. So how much did I pay for that? Anybody want to take a guess? Just take a guess. There we go. Just take a guess how much I paid for a Bluetooth portable speaker. See 20, I see 18, 40, 25. This is in the United States. I'm in the United States. 55, 40, I paid 6 T-flops, no. Tree 50, no. 50, 20 or 30, 35. I paid $9 for that. $9. $9, I swear. All because I know how to shop. $1? No, I didn't. It was regular. Guess what it was on though? Guess how much it is regular? It regular is $40. Yeah, I got to steal because I know how to shop. I am the man. Yeah, you said 8. So somebody said 18. No. Yeah, I got a good deal. You know, so, I got a brand new keyboard, wireless keyboard. Okay. Guess how much I paid for it? Guess. I'm going to take it back because I want the one that glows. You robbed the store? No, I did not rob the store. How much do you think I paid for the wireless keyboard? I'm going to take that back, though. I am going to take the keyboard back. What brand is the keyboard? It is an Insignia. It's wireless, so it doesn't matter at this point. Because, see, I got a wireless keyboard. See, that's the main thing you got to understand. Wireless keyboard. So it does the same thing all the other keyboards do. So somebody says 12. I see 23, 15. Wrong. $7.99. $7.99. But I'm going to take it back. Nope, $7.99. That's what I'm saying. I was at that store for 2 hours. I know how to shop. So, so grand total savings today, if I keep the keyboard, grand total savings, $72. And that's on a Monday. Can you imagine the deals they're going to have like when they open the friggin' doors on Friday? It's a great price. Yeah, but I'm going to take it back and I'm going to go get the mouse. That mouse, I love that mouse. So it's $30. So that's my I'm going to get that instead. That was at Best Buy. That was at Best Buy. Best Buy, that mouse on Amazon, it's $44. 2 hours security must have been going. Yeah, they were. They sent like 2 people back there. They sent some brother back there. And I knew he was security immediately. So, because he said he was looking for some Dolby Atmos headphones. And for his home theater. And he was in the PC part. So he told on himself. Terrible. He told on himself. Why would you be looking? Why won't you go? I said, well, then why are you not in home theater? That's what I said to him, because that's where the Dolby Atmos headphones are. They're in home. That's where all Dolby Atmos stuff is at Best Buy. And he was over in the keyboard section. So, I mean, he's over there. I mean, he was terrible. Like, I spotted him immediately. So I told the security person when I walked out too. I said, "Oh, you're a security guard, the red hat. He's terrible." I spotted him a minute into what he was doing. So, yeah. If you buy a surround sound, I live in an apartment, so I don't need surround sound. But yeah. But anyway, let's get back to this. Let's get back to this. All right. So we did the 4K TVs. Okay. So building a PC, you had to decide on, well, you had to have a budget. This is if you build, not if you just go and buy one, okay? There's a lot of people in the PC community that are not telling the truth. Most of these cats are playing at 1080p, 60 frames per second. That's a majority. There is a minority that's playing at 4K. Okay, that is the master race. 4K. These cats are at 4K with HDR, 144 hertz monitors, and just with the free sync. I mean, they are the master race. I've seen the computers that do it. And the computer, I shit you not, this guy built it for $1,600. That doesn't include the monitor, but he built it. And I was like, well, one day I may be there. But most people that play on PC, the game on PC, they're playing at about what you guys are, what we're playing at on the console. They're playing at 1080p 60. So like, I don't know, a 1080p 60 game. Shit, Drake's, I'm gonna say Drake's Fortune. My God, Uncharted Collection, 1080p 60. The driving game that just came out, Forza 4, 1080p 60. I mean, most people in the PC market, what's going on, Carlos? That's where they're at. Okay, that's where they're at. So Thursday at 3 p.m., GameStop opens their doors. Really? Now that's news. That is news. Okay, I didn't know that. I thought GameStop opened. I thought that's Thanksgiving Day. Are you sure, Cyber Dragon? I thought they opened at 6 a.m. Friday. But hey, look, if that's breaking news, that's perfectly fine. So, yeah, but Craig, they are cheap ass bitches. Oh, that's me. 4K is console talk at the max. Most PC news at 2K. Yeah, and again, I agree, Fatal. Yeah. So don't let these PC cats push you all around, bully you, stuff like that. They're not the master race. They're roughly, the difference is this, and it's not hard. What you guys are doing and what we do in the console space at 30 frames per second, they want to do it 60 frames per second. That's it. That's it. You know, God of War at GameStop, $17. Is it $17 right now? Is it $17 right now? So I mean, I'm just asking, is it 17 right now? Because most PC gamers are at 1080p 60. The step up is at 1440p 60. That's where a lot of them are going. Okay, that's where a lot of them are going. They're going to 1440p. They're leaving 1080p. They're going to 1440p. How do I know this? I saw a Samsung 1080p monitor. It is $197. That damn thing is 32 inches. I shit you not. It is on sale. $197.99. Why? Because everybody's buying 1440p monitors, which means next year, 2019, will be the time to get the 1440p monitor. So they're diverse. They're not a master race. Look, the PC cats that are at 4K and they're playing their games at 60 and above, they are the master race. Can't fuck with them. The rest of these dudes, man, and I'm just learning this from building my PC. Most of them are at 1080p. Then there's another set that's at 1440p. There is. And that's it. That's most of them. And guess what? Your console games are usually at 1440p and 1080p. There are some at 4K. There's some at 1800p. I know. But at the end of the day, do not let these cats, if you ever see them say PC master race, you tell them to go jump off a building. There ain't nothing mastery about playing games. I'm already playing games at 1440p. The difference is that I'm playing it at 30 FPS. Okay? That's the console. Hitman on the PlayStation was 1440p. Star Wars Battlefront is 1440p. Fallout is 1440p. Now it's garbage. It is garbage. Okay? So now I already know that there are some other games. All right, Mass Effect Andromeda, which is trash. It is pure trash. Okay? It will run on a 1070 Ti. It'll run 4K at 60 frames per second. That much I do know. How do I know that? Because that was part of the marketing deal. That's the graphics card we saw that game being played on. Okay? We're at 8K now. Yeah, well, If you're at 8K, that's fine. I feel you. So, because Carlos is like, shit, I got 1440p monitor. It blows my mind at how 2K resolution. Yeah, I know, bro. Hey, look, 1440p is my girlfriend. So, I mean, I've said that for over a year. I don't know why everybody is fascinated over 4K when 2K is just as good at high settings. I know, I've seen it. When I saw Far Cry running at 1440p at like 120 frames per second at maxed out settings, I almost died. I'm like, I'm sick and tired of these cats saying that they got the best versions of the multiplex. No, you don't. No, you don't. It's not even close. It's not close. Get out of here. Okay? I mean, it's just, it ain't happening. You know, so, you know, yeah, 4K HDR, yeah. Yeah, I've seen those monitors, but here's the thing. You'll have a 4K monitor with HDR, but it's 60 hertz. If you want to really be master race, 4K HDR with something called VSync or FreeSync at 144 hertz. Then you come talk to daddy. That point, I will declare you master race. Okay? But if you're not there, because then most of us are in the same spot. Whether the PC people know that or not, we're at the same spot. They do have better frames. I ain't gonna lie, they do have better frames. So, and I can attest to that. So, but I like 30 FPS on consoles. 60, to me, I can't control the character. The character has too much. I mean, for me, you know, I tried to play God of War on that frames. That was trash. I mean, I was trash at that. I mean, I could not control the guy. But 30, I was okay. So 4K is a waste of pixels at normal couch viewing distance. I would get the QLED instead of the TCL, but hey, this is why we're trying to tell people, El Matador, it depends on your budget. You see what I'm saying? See, that's what I'm saying. I'm caveating everything on budget. If I had $1,000 or more to spend on a TV, go to the QLED, go to the OLED, okay? Go to the A1 or A9, whatever that Sony TV is. If you got that kind of money, I mean, look, scared money don't make money. I get it. That's why I'm like, hey, look, I'm getting out of that person's way. But if you're like 80% of the people that listen to my podcast and you ain't got that kind of money, then the best buy for you will be the Vizio TVs or the TCLs. Okay. Or if you got about 700 to 1,000, the Samsung 800s or 900, you can find a 900 in that range too. Cool. But make sure you get HDR10. You ask that person, does this have HDR10? If they say, I don't know, you say, well, you better go get somebody that knows. It's okay. It's okay. You know, so whether it says HDR10, HDR 1000, it needs to say that. It needs to say full HDR. It needs to say active HDR, whatever, because different people use different lingo. If it says passive HDR or compatible with HDR, you garbage. You do not buy that TV. You will have fake HDR in your house. And that is a fake HDR. You get a fake picture. You're going to have fake food, fake 4K, fake everything. You're faking the funk. You know, so you do not do that. So, ray tracing hurts performance. Oh, no. You got to have ray tracing on. That's all I got to say. If you're going to buy that game, you got the RTX card. Go turn on ray tracing. That's all I can say. Hire ray tracing and just go to town and stream it so I can watch it and just put hashtag ray tracing. That's it. Like I said, ray tracing, he came out, he whipped it out, he took a dump on console gaming. It's over. At that point, it was over. I ain't never seen nothing like that before. It was such a huge difference. So, so can't RTX on equals FPS off. Not sure what that means. That Xbox guys have fake 4K. They came up with that term. Xbox guys came up with fake 4K. So you gotta give them credit for that one. That's one of the funniest things I've ever heard. So, because remember, anything that wasn't native 4K was fake 4K, which is like 80% of the games that are on that console. So, so, all right. All right, so let's talk about why the Xbox COMMUNI-TAY is so mad. I mean, they're talking about flagging Porter Rock's channel and stuff like that. So, but the reason why they're mad is because well, for one thing, their entire COMMUNI-TAY is built on a lie. Okay, the lie is that the PlayStation 4 outsold the Xbox One because the Xbox One had the DMR launch and stuff like that, and multi-plat games run better on the PlayStation than they did the Xbox. Okay, so that's a fake narrative, but they put this narrative out. So they're still under the impression that that multi-plats are more important. That's the main thing. And shout out to Sick Humor and everybody that was on the PPP yesterday. My voice was going. It's trying to go now, but I'm in front of it. Their problem is that they do truly believe that multi-plat games are more important. They're like, well, multi-plat games sell more. So I believe it's generational. Yes, they're retarded. I mean, they're retarded, okay? But it's like generational retardation. Back in the 80s, okay? Back in the 80s, you had ColecoVision, you had a Nintendo, you had, golly, you go back, you had television, people had Atari. My point is that you couldn't play a Mario game on the ColecoVision. You couldn't. You had to have that console. If I wanted to play Ladybug, I needed to have a ColecoVision. Okay. If I wanted to play Zaxxon, I needed it on a Coleco. I needed a ColecoVision. Maybe that was on in television as well. So, but I remember that specifically being on ColecoVision. Mario and all that stuff, Mario and Duck Hunt, all this, Tecmo, you had to have a Nintendo. That's what everybody had. 1 out of 4 American homes at one point in the 80s had a Nintendo, the original Nintendo, the little gray box with the Duck Hunt gun. It came with 2 joysticks in that game, and it sold like hotcakes and sausage with friggin', butter and syrup. Okay, it just sold. They couldn't keep it on the damn shelves. So, but this generation is growing up. They have this either or mentality. They never understood it. You had to parse stuff out. It's like, okay, Nintendo was out and Sega Genesis came along. So Sega Genesis big game, whether people like it or not, was like the game that really got it going was the Desert Strike series. They had Desert Strike, they had Jungle Strike, they had Urban Strike. Those were the games that really, really picked up the pace for the game. This is the Sega, I believe. You needed to have that console to play the game. You could not play this game on Nintendo. This was an exclusive game. Just as Mario was an exclusive game to the Nintendo. So the Japanese developers, they truly believe in individuality. Okay, they believe in individuality. They believe that you have to have something that makes everything go. Carlos is saying most multiplats are sold better on PS4. Oh no, you're right. You're right. They'll say, well, PS4 has the biggest has more fans, therefore it's going to sell more games. I mean, you're right. I agree. So they truly believe, I mean, again, that multi-plat games are more important. They'll say multi-plat games sell more, therefore they're the dominant games in the market. It's not true. That's not true. I mean, I don't know how else to. And so the results have been that the results are that it's clear that that's the reason why they're mad. I kind of got off track. So exclusive content is what makes anything stand out. I mean, it doesn't matter what it is, okay? And what makes Little Caesars stand out is that you have the $5 lunch. Okay, you go there, you get a pizza, you get a drink. What makes McDonald's stand out isn't the fries, isn't the cheeseburger. I can get fries and a cheeseburger at any burger joint, but I have to go to McDonald's and get a Big Mac. Okay, I have to go to McDonald's and get a Big Mac. I have to go to Burger King and get a Whopper. Okay, that's just reality. That's the reality. Okay, what made Wendy's stand out was that you have a walk-in salad bar. You just go there. You used to be able to go there and get a salad. I don't know if you can now, but you used to be able to walk in and they had a salad bar there. Just keep going back and getting it. You know, salad bar was like $3.99. You couldn't go to McDonald's and get that. You couldn't go to Burger King. So there were things exclusive to each one. So, so you don't want to play Detroit, Horizon, Spider-Man, God of War, The Last of Us, Days Gone, Death Stranding, Ghost of Tsushima. So the only compelling exclusive was Drive Club. Okay, that's fine. So, so at the end of the day, they don't believe that. Now, you look at the direction Microsoft is going. They're moving away from exclusive content. Phil Spencer is in charge, okay? Phil Spencer wants games on all devices. That's why I keep telling people, hey, Hellblade coming out to the PS4 physical is a big deal. You all just haven't recognized it yet, but that is a first-party game. Now they can chuck and jive and buck dance and put on their shine shoes and sing and dance for massa all they want to, okay? All they want to. The fact is Microsoft, once they bought Ninja Theory, they could have said, look, we don't want you to put Hellblade out in a physical form on our competitor, on our competing platform. But they're doing it because they're going to put their first-party games everywhere. And if you don't believe me, Phil Spencer said that. Phil Spencer said that. So, you don't want to play those games either on competitors? Man, what you want? Small Mac. So they have been conditioned at this point to share content. If they wanted to be in the they could have left. Okay, but if they wanted to stay in that ecosystem, they were sharing their games with PC. They didn't care. So now they've accepted it. They've accepted the fact that, one, they don't have any exclusives. They've accepted the fact that ownership is becoming less and less important to Microsoft. Microsoft wants you to be a user, not an owner, okay? They want you to rent, not own. They don't even want you to rent to own. They want you to rent, okay? Game Pass is renting games, okay? If you started playing Fallout 4 on Game Pass 3 weeks ago, you can't play it no more on Game Pass. You got to go buy it physically now on Xbox. So it is what it is. So the reason they're mad is, one, multi-plats aren't as important as exclusive games are. I mean, they can't stand it when people are tweeting out exclusive games pictures. I mean, I was tweeting out stuff from Detroit Become Human, and yeah, I mean, those dudes was mad as hell. I'm like, man, this looks better than anything I've seen on the Xbox. So, and it does. If you want to just go by looks. So the Xbox X comes out, and they're like, it's a beast. The beast is coming. all the multi-plat games are going to look and run better. They started another false narrative of, well, nothing matters until after the Xbox X came out. Now, Worrywart said 90 days ago, he said more people own the Xbox One S than X. More people own the PS4 Slim than Pro. The PS4 Slim is still getting the better versions of the multiplats. I mean, that's a quote from him. So these Xbox owners act like PS4, the PS4, they act like Xbox One S don't exist. Xbox One S is getting the shittiest versions of all multi-plat games. And they act like it don't exist. So it's just they're going to be mad no matter what. They're just like OBJ the Don said. He said, quote, them niggas is mad as hell. So, and that's just the way they're going to be. Apart from driving games like Forza 5 and Drive Club, both consoles have. Well, Forza is not a exclusive. If you can play all the Forza games on PC, I mean, just a fact. So, yeah, they're releasing physical copies of that game. So, just it is what it is. So that's why they're mad. So one, they started up an entire fan base based on bullshit. It's based on bullshit. Because first it's like, well, the Pro can't do 4K native, it can't hold 4K textures. Yet we find out in Shadow of the Tomb Raider it has 4K textures. You find out that The Last of Us Part 1 is 4K native, I believe. I mean, somebody can correct me, but I believe that game is 4K native. So you're on your way to Best Buy. Well, there was nobody in the back of Best Buy, and I bought some products there. So, what's up, Baltimore's MVP? Yeah, I'm gonna be heading back up to Best Buy here to get that mouse. I am gonna take the keyboard back, but the mouse is I got to get that mouse. So that's just the way it's going to be. How can Game Pass run the Switch? How can Game Pass run the Switch? I don't know what that means. Microsoft servers have always been the motto for the company. Yeah. Microsoft has always been a service-based company. So it is 4K now. Okay. So, but the Pro was never designed to do 4K native. Like, it can. Okay. Just like my truck can go 120 miles per hour. It's spec to go 120, but I mean, I'm not gonna do it. Can Game Pass run on the Switch? Of course it can. Can it answer? Can it run well? That I don't know. I know if they have third-party games running on the Switch right now. I mean, could Super Lucky Tales run on the Switch? Yeah. PUBG Mobile run on the Switch. PUBG, isn't it? Is Fortnite's running on the Switch, isn't it? PUBG can probably run on the Switch. If Game Pass comes to Nintendo, yeah, it's going to come to Nintendo. It's coming to Game Pass is going to be offered to all the good little children around the world. Okay, that's just reality. People got to get over it. Get over it. It's coming. Can it? Of course it can. Can it do it well? I don't know. I mean, they may have to add something to it. They may have to add a, I don't know. Does the Switch have a USB port on it? I'm just asking. I don't know. If the Switch has a USB port on it, and they say we have to add 4 more gigs of storage to run it, you can go get a 4 gig USB. They cost what, like $16, $20 maybe? I mean, I'm not for sure. But yeah, if it's a storage issue, but all right, what if you can't run it mobile, but you can run it docked? I'm sure it can run it docked. So, and if not, they could sell a USB. They'll downgrade the tech. Oh man. Do you think Sony will give MS5 Studios PS5 dev kits? I don't know. I mean, more than I don't know though. They usually won't give them a dev kit. Usually they'll give them one. Like they'll give them a completed PS5 and let them tear it down. I mean, the Scorpio's been torn down by PlayStation. He tore it down. There is another Aquaman trailer out. So, Gears 5, I don't know. And Game Pass, Fatal, it may not be all their games. Okay, that's what I'm really trying. People got to really understand. It may not be every single game on Game Pass, but it will be a version of it. Game Pass has what 100 games. What if they put 30 games on there? Oh, like I said, I don't know if Gears 5 will run on there. Could Gears 1 run at 720p at 30 FPS docked? Possibly. Could Gears 2? Maybe. Gears 3? I mean, I'm talking about all the older stuff. So, oh, you're not going to go see Aquaman? Oh, you are going to go see it. Let me know how it is. I'm not going to go see it, but let me know how it is. Windows was the best with Windows 95. Yeah, I agree. It's almost 300 games. All right, well, what they put 50 to 75 games out. Oh, okay. They say, and to say that they're not going to do it when what Phil Spencer has said, they're going to do it. Ubisoft got Assassin's Creed Odyssey working on a Switch in Japan via streaming tech. Oh, okay. Didn't know that. So for 15 frames, it could. Game Pass will be PC and Xbox. Yeah, it'll be there first, definitely. They've already said that. So, but oh man, guys, I need to jump on off here and get ready to make dinner. My girl will be here at 5:00. So she's leaving work early to come check on me. Oh, so. But any other questions, comments? I don't see any. Yeah, I do not see any. So yeah, I'm getting ready for Thanksgiving and Black Friday. Yeah, I'm gonna run up here and I'm gonna go get this mouse. Game Pass won't be able to run on the Switch. I have to wait and see. I mean, the Switch docks, right? And Sony will hit 100 million PS4 sold. Yeah, possibly. I mean, they may be there now for all I know. You sent GameStop link to PS message. Okay, cool. Well, yeah, if it's going to be open Thursday at 3:00, I mean, those people ain't eating dinner. That's terrible. Oh, you're making dinner, Parmesan. Ooh, that sounds good. That sounds good. We're going to have wings here. We're going to have wings. So, but yeah, I believe it's going to be there. It's going to be offered to everybody. They'll make it work because they have to make it work. I mean, here's the thing. You'll be shocked at what people can do when they have to do it. In order for Xbox to stay in business, they got to get Game Pass to everybody. In order for Xbox to stay in business, they got to make games for everybody. Okay? Sony is about to hit 100 million consoles. Friggin' Nintendo is going to pass Xbox next July. Next friggin' July. So they have got to do something to get people into the ecosystem, or they can just make some games for everybody. I maintain what Phil Spencer said is true. They're going to make games for everybody. Not all of them, but a lot of their games are going to be available on PlayStation. Just watch and see. It's going to happen. It is going to happen. It starts next week with Hellblade. It starts next week when a first-party game comes over and says, "Hi, I'm Ninja Theory, and I am a first-party studio for Microsoft on your PlayStation with my game called Hellblade." So, just it is what it is. All right. Well, I'm going to get on off here and put these wangs in the oven. So, and I will talk to you guys later. Well, there ain't nothing to be toxic about at this point. It's over. I mean, warm up the bus. The fat lady is singing. They're up it. They're over it. The car's in the driveway, and it's running. It is time to go. So it is over. You know, I can't wait to play Gears on my PlayStation. And that's what I tell people. You might as well just get a PlayStation because eventually you're going to be playing with them. You know, so, but all right, guys, peace out. Have a great holiday. I got to work tomorrow and Thursday and Friday. So you guys have a great holiday if you celebrate it, and play your games, not the corporation. Shout out to Foxy Games. Great video he did today. Shout out to Max. He had a real good video today, I see as well. So everybody have a good, safe holiday. Don't eat too much. And get out there and get those TVs, guys. They're on sale right now. You don't have to wait. Go get them right now. That's the way it is. Take it easy, young competitor. I'm going to go get this mouse and put these wings in the oven before this girl comes and takes my head off. So y'all take it easy, guys. Peace.